Hey everyone, this is Maria Lloyd, and I'm going to do something a little different today because I am traveling. So, I'm going to share some information that I sent to all of the lucky folks who are subscribed to our free newsletter. Make sure that you do that now. It's opensclickscash.com/newsletter. So I'm going to share some information that we actually sent to our email subscribers today, just so that you can get a little bit of a taste of the type of content that we email. And so today the focus was on ways that you can still generate revenue in your business, even though business is a bit slow right now. So the first way is to get creative with your pricing. While everyone else is raising prices and, they're struggling to get new customers, you may find that working out creative pricing strategies is your golden ticket to acquiring a new customer and making money consistently. So an example of this is, instead of asking for a standard retainer or flat fee, you can actually think of some ways that you'll be compensated by way of a profit share, which is kind of like performance based, and or bartering products and services. And I can tell you personally that I do know someone who cannot afford medical care for their sick pet right now, but they actually have a veterinarian as a client. So guess what's happening? They are bartering, and the veterinarian is rendering services in exchange for services. So this does work. You just have to get a little creative with your pricing. The second thing is to dig really deep into building relationships. So if you didn't believe in the power of networking before, you surely need to believe in it now. I've gotten every single client that I've worked with this year so far because of amazing relationships that I've forged throughout my life. You actually never know where a referral will come from. For example, I recently received a referral from someone that I'd only briefly chatted with like 3 years ago, and then once more earlier this year. And literally just those small interactions actually led to a 4-figure deal with a new client. So you truly do not want to ignore the power of relationships. The next one is to consider purchasing digital assets. I realize this is like a little counterintuitive because the whole point here is for you to make money, not to spend it. But I'm telling you, this is actually a really good hack. Because you can actually get assets, digital communities at a steep discount. Okay. There are people who are in need of a cash infusion. And so this allows you to purchase that digital asset, which is, for an example, a Facebook group or an email list or a WhatsApp group and so on and so forth. You're actually able to purchase that digital asset for a really, really low price. Okay. When the market is booming, of course, people are they're going to expect to get more for this asset, but right now they're on sale. And so I've actually I've spoken with people who are on both sides of this, right? I've spoken with people who've been the seller of a digital asset and a purchaser of a digital asset. And in both situations, they walk away happy. So you definitely want to consider this as well. And last but not least, you want to get your mind right. As the saying goes, trouble doesn't last always. And so you'll actually be doing yourself a disservice if you believe that what you're going through this year in 2024 is indicative of what you will continue to go through 10 years from now. Okay. The economy does suck today. There is no doubting that. But it's important for you to remember that there is still abundance all around you. And if you don't believe me, all you have to do is go to your local hospital, your local grocery store, and your local gas station. I guarantee you that everyone that you see in those buildings are spending money. Okay, so your job is to figure out how to leverage your skills and your network to get those folks to spend money with you as well. And sometimes that may require a little pivot on your part. But again, just keep in mind that this is a temporary problem. So don't make permanent decisions for a temporary issue. With that being said, again, I want to invite you to make sure that you subscribe to our newsletter. It goes out 3 days per week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It is absolutely free. And we do share valuable tips like this one. For you to do that, go ahead and go to opensklickscash.com/newsletter. Again, that's opensklickscash.com/newsletter. Always remember, content is currency and words are wealth.